Mike, I saw your name and I don't think we ever discussed this one, so correct me if I'm wrong. Its symbol's LVX, Leviathan Metal.
Yeah, Leviathan. Peter, usually my MO is I invest post-discovery. I don't like taking the discovery risk because, again, more than 9 times out of 10, when you drill a target, you don't hit anything, and even lower percentage of actually hitting a commercial mine with a greenfield exploration program. Leviathan is the one of the few exceptions that I made investing in a pre-discovery story because of the compelling geological signature and because of the team that I found of that asset. So Leviathan, it's in Botswana, which is in Africa, but it's a Christian country, very efficiently run, rule of law, great services, roads, infrastructure, very, very, very good place to do business. One of the highest ranked countries in Africa to do mining. Historically, not been explored very well because the country's recently opened up for exploration in a meaningful way. Why I like Leviathan, Peter, is sits literally right next door, like on the border of a multi-billion-dollar copper mine. And so this company was acquired, MNG, the Chinese bought this company for $2 billion, producing copper asset when copper was 350. So you assume today it's 650 copper, it's probably worth 5, 6, 7, 8 billion. I don't know what the price is, but it's a very valuable deposit. They've drilled everywhere there's been a fold on this property next door. They've found a major copper deposit. Leviathan owns the next 3 or 4 folds, literally like on the property boundary of this major producing asset. So I like investing proximal to infrastructure. Well, I've got a copper mine I could throw a baseball off and hit the mill from the property at Leviathan. And two, it's very, very large size. So the geology, in my view, has been de-risked. The geologist behind it, Jeremy, is extremely passionate about the project. He was willing to mortgage his house to buy it himself personally if Leviathan wasn't going to buy the asset. They just raised $10 million, Peter, which I want to talk about today. They're now fully funded to drill it. Drilling should begin shortly. And again, no guarantees of exploration, but in terms of a walk-up drill target, chances of success are much higher than average in my view here. And the fact the size of the prize is so large and you've got a producing mine right next door really has me jazzed up. I recently put about $750,000 into the last financing. I already owned 11% of the company, but I wanted to increase my exposure even further into the drilling that I expect to be starting shortly and could be very, very impactful for shareholders.